Just wanted to jump on today and talk about a frustrating experience that I have from time to time, and just my quick thought on it. So as I knock doors, as I make phone calls, as I interact with people in the community to talk about the election, talk about the future, to talk about the Oklahoma that they want, I'm struck over and over by how many people are, one, not registered to vote, and two, how many people tell me that they do not want to register to vote. So I looked up some statistics. As of the 2020 census, the Oklahoma population is 3,956,000 people. As of this morning, the Oklahoma Election Board says that only 2,356,000 people are registered to vote in Oklahoma. This means that more or less exactly 1.6 million Oklahomans are not registered to vote. Certainly some of these are minors and children, but I'm sure we could comfortably say that approximately 1 million eligible people simply are not registered to vote. And the reason that this frustrates me has nothing to do with an election itself or any particular issue. Rather, it's what they tell me while also not registering to vote. I hear over and over and over and over again that I will not register to vote because my vote does not matter. But that is a self-fulfilling prophecy, and I must push back against that. If you want to express frustration that your vote, quote, doesn't matter while refusing to register to vote, while refusing to ever vote, then you are absolutely right that your vote does not matter. Because how could it ever matter if you, the one person to whom it should be the most personal, refuse to use it? If you want this country to hear what you have to say, if you want your fellow voters to know what you have to say, if you want the world to be shaped by your vote, then you must register to vote. You must go out and use your duty to vote. How we can complain about a lack of ability to influence the world, or I don't agree with what's going on, or to say that there's no difference that you can make in the world, while again refusing to go out and vote, refusing to register to vote. You are the reason your vote does not matter. I can only say that so plainly. So I must challenge you and push back against this rhetoric. Your vote is the most incredibly important thing that you have. Your vote is what shapes your local area. It's what influences the politics in your state, the politics that will actually affect you day in and day out, unless you're in a very specific field that is governed by the federal government, or a farmer or something of that nature. It is state law which will impact you every single day. States are the ones who, for example, criminalize abortion, or set car insurance rates, or require you to wear a seatbelt, build your highways. These are all influenced by your vote at the local level. And to ever say that your vote doesn't matter just means that somebody has convinced you not to vote so that their vote will matter more than yours. Do not let them take your voice from you. Do not let them take away your ability to shape, influence, and change the world around you. Because the most important thing you have in a democracy is the right to vote. And I understand that we get voter fatigue. We must vote, some say every 2 years, but that's not actually accurate. City council elections here happen in April. School board elections happen in February. State ballot initiatives can happen at any time. We vote every other November, plus primaries, plus runoffs. And I understand that it is tiring and that there are so many things to be informed of and to vote on. But I'm going to challenge you. If you're watching Netflix, you have the time to look up some candidates. If you're watching sports, you have commercials where you can learn more about the policies that are going to impact your life, your children's life, the education they receive, the roads you drive on, the quality of the houses that you live in, the water that comes into your home. It is all influenced by these local elections. So stop believing the rhetoric that wants to tell you that your vote doesn't count. They are lying to you. They are lying straight to your face, because every time you do not vote, you allow another voter to have an outsized impact upon your life. you are giving it up to someone else. We must stop. We must register to vote. We must use our voices. And I don't care if you vote for the party that I believe in or me. That is not the reason you need to vote. You need to vote to exercise your personal preferences, to influence your life, and to influence the place where you live. That is why we must vote. If you would like to learn how to vote, I encourage you to go to iwillvote.com. Pick your state, and it will tell you exactly how to register to vote. In Oklahoma, for example, we are finally allowed to register to vote online through the Oklahoma Voter Portal, OVP. It is very simple. It takes about 5 minutes, and then they will mail you your voter ID so that you can cast your vote and express your voice in any upcoming election. And my friends, my good friends, you only need to do it one time. That's it. Once you're registered to vote, you're registered to vote, assuming it doesn't get taken away for committing a felony or something of that nature. But you only need to do it that one time. And then just keep the information up to date. And you will get to keep voting. And it takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. So, Oklahoma Voter Portal, if you live in Oklahoma, iwillvote.com. Make that pledge to yourself, to your children, to your grandchildren, to your family, to your dog, to the yard and home you live on, that you will vote, you will express your voice, and you will make a difference where you live.